Have you ever heard the words, "Why do I have to do this? This is pointless. I don't even like history"? Have you ever heard those words from your son or daughter? Chances are you have. So what is it that makes some teens highly motivated and others, maybe they're still seeking motivation from something else? It's easy. One little word: success. At SuperCamp, we create and design experiences for teens to immerse themselves in, and we set them up for success. We give them strategies and tools to be successful in academic scenarios, in social scenarios, in physical team building scenarios, and we show them the way to create their own success. When students feel and experience a little bit of success, without fail, they want more, and they start creating more for themselves, and that is motivating. Another little thing we know about teenagers is this term. It's called WIFM. Now, WIFM stands for What's in it for me? You might even have heard your son or daughter say, "What's in it for me? Why should I?" Well, we think that is the golden question. When we can show teens what's in it for them, they're more willing to try some new strategies on for size and a little more willing to be internally motivated. So what we know about the teenage brain is that the prefrontal cortex of the brain, the part where higher order thinking skills, high decisions are made, that part of the brain isn't quite yet developed. So what? What do we do with that? Well, we show teens what's in it for them because that connection might not happen by themselves. So for example, let's say that math test comes home. The grade wasn't what you expected, and you're having a conversation with your son or daughter, and they say, "It's just a stupid math test anyway." And in your mind, you're thinking, it's not just a math test. This math test affects your grade, which affects your GPA, which affects your possibilities of getting into the college you want, which then affects your, the value of life that you want, and you and I could go on forever. Teenage brains don't do that yet. So we show students at SuperCamp the WIFM. What's in it for them if they utilize these new study skills? What's in it for them when they do better on a comprehension section of a reading exam? What's in it for them if they actually build and maintain a relationship with parents and peers and teachers? When they see what's in it for them, they're then, of course, motivated to use it, and we map out this long-term effect. If this, then this. And can you see how that works with this? SuperCamp takes what we know about the teenage brain and teen dynamics, and we marry that to being immersed in successful experiences. And those two things together, with those two things, we equip teenagers with the skills and strategies they need to empower themselves to be motivated in all aspects of life.